Hi friend, welcome back to Campervan Culture. Just released a new product. It's the engine vent charge point cover, and it incorporates two features, which is the Rock Charge twin USB charger, and also there's another point for plugging in your solar. So the reason we've done this is because we sell the Tiger to solar blankets. So you can have your charge controller and everything like that mounted inside the vehicle as usual. It's all plug and play. We do a little cable, 5-meter cable that goes down the vent under the van, and you can pop it up either underneath your bench seat where your domestic batteries are, or under your battery box, or wherever you want to put that. So it means when you're at camp, what you do, you put out your solar blanket, just plug it in, and you're done. You can also put your van in the shade and then have the panel outside in the sun, and you can angle that so you can get all the rays nice and early in the morning, not wait till it gets to like 11 before it gets any decent charge. And also you can, your fixed panel on your roof, you can do it so it's demountable. So what that means is that you can take your panel off whenever you like, and then do the same thing. Also, we do an extension lead, and then that can come down there. We do a little adapter that goes in there, just to there, and what that means is that you don't have to drill holes in your roof to get the cable into your van, and then that also gives you the option of just plugging it in anytime you want, really, if you want to take it off, or it's pretty easy. Let's take you through the solar connector first. Everything in the solar blanket kits manages this. Everything's in there, all the cables and stuff. What is handy though is this little adapter if you're using the panel on the roof. So that will go in there, and then you can see there's little MC4 connectors on the end, so you can tuck them in the back. And then we do these extension cables, which we do anything from 1 meter up to 10 meters, and then you can plug your MC4 connectors in there, and then that will run straight up to your panel, and that will make it multifunctional, where you can, take it off, like I said, whenever you want. Pretty good idea, really. Second point is these twin USBs. We use the Rock Charge by Scanstrut because it's marine grade. It's made for boats, so it can be out at sea. Let's be honest, that's far harsher conditions than any of these vans are going to go through, despite how adventurous you are. So to get into it, you just press that catch there, and it flips up. I'll just use a couple of things I've got lying around. So I had this like phone cable. If you want to charge your phone outside, I mean, really, Bluetooth speakers, plug-in lights. We do an adapter so your ARB awning light can just get plugged straight in there. So you get your USB, always get them in the wrong way first, don't you? Like so, there's two next to each other, and then there's a rubber bit there, so when you pull down this here and lock it, that grabs that cable. So this is totally waterproof, so that can go under your awning, same with your Bluetooth speaker or whatever else you're charging outside, and it's not going to get wet. Also, if you've got, we do like little lights, all kinds of stuff on the web shop that's good. And but say if we do these like little plug-in lights, they can go in there if you want, or the star lights we do, or like I said, with the adapter you can do your ARB awning. We do these for both sides of the van, because this is a left-hand drive van, so people usually have their awnings and stuff and live on the sliding door side. We're going to do the other side because just to show you how these are fitted. You do have to give this a bit of a chop. The good thing is these vent covers, I've seen people give these away, they're so cheap. People scrap vans with them on. It's a part that no one really wants, and they're not worth very much money. So if you do want to get your van back to factory, it's not really going to cost you much money, or if any money. We do have some pre-loved ones here that we'll put on the shop, just if you want to buy one of those later, it's up to you, but you can buy them anywhere. But yeah, let's do the other side, show you how they fit. You just start off by taking the two screws out with a screwdriver, and then we'll take it inside and I'll talk you through that. You don't need any fancy tools to get these to work, just a drill, a rough file and a junior hacksaw. Everyone's got those lying around. So this is the vent that I've taken off that's already assembled, just for reference. This is the virgin untouched vent. This is the plate that goes on there, so the points that come with the kit connect to. I've just left that off for now, just so you can see how this goes, just for demonstration purposes. But yeah, you install the bits on there, so obviously solar plug there, rock charger goes there. Inside there's, if you look, there's a little screw there that goes into that, and then kind of how they fit is you use the pegs that are on top of the vent, and that bit goes over the top, and then that bit slides down there, and then ultimately what you do, you just do drill two little holes there for the M4 nuts and bolts that come with it, just to fix that. But to get to the power point, you have to remove that fin there. So if you look at this one, that's already been done. You can see you take out this fin, and then you just get your rough file, remove some material from there, and then remove some material from under there. And that's about it really. So I'll just show you how to do it, so it's nice and easy. Couple of little tricks make it easier, but yeah, it's very simple to do. With the plate now removed from the original vent, you can see just where the cutout's been. So remove that vent first, or that fin first, and then you just get your rough file like I said earlier on, and get rid of that. So taking the new one, and this is reference, it's the first one down from the top you get rid of first. Let's do that. First up, get your junior hacksaw and then push it in, and so the blade pops out. Oh, this one's not been out for a while, but I'll get it out. There you go. And then what you do is you feed it through there, like so, and then put the blade back on the saw like that. With the blade now in that position, what you can do, it allows you to take that fin out. And with that through, just move it over and then take that out. And there we go, nice and easy. It's the first part done. With that taken out, it's pretty obvious where this needs to be filed down. So if you just pop that on there, like so, in the position it's going to be in, and then just turn it over, there's no point in messing around here trying to do it like, you know, so it's like really tight fitting. Just take a bunch of material off, because it's all covered up, so you're not even going to see it from the outside. So you need to just take a good bit of that out. So just get yourself some sort of marker pen, and then if you just draw around there like so, above this point here where the rock charger is going to come in, and there's just that little lip there at the bottom needs taking out for when the ring goes on the back. Again, don't worry too much about trying to just do a little bit. Take a big chunk out, because you just have bags of room then to do it. You just then get your rough file and give it a file out, or you could use a Dremel tool if you're winning at life and you're doing pretty well for yourself. But yeah, so just look at your little pen mark there and just give it a file out. And then when you've easily filed that bunch of stuff off there, yeah, just do the top one. And that's pretty much it really. That's just what you want to be achieving really. Next up, with the nuts and bolts provided in the kit, if you just attach the power points really. So the rock charger obviously goes in that one, and then you spin that around in the back. That's done. And then there's a little screw that you put in there too. There it is. You do that last, and then oops. Then you just get the plug. You can see it's got one of those plugs on the end that the extension lead's got as well, so you can just plug and play if you want to go for the extra lead and what have you, if you haven't already got one of those. So that goes through there, and then the nuts and bolts provided, you just fasten it there. Okay, with that all assembled, feed that through there, you pop that down the fin where it needs to be, and then just line up the pegs through the holes there, and then you'll see that that sits like so. And then what you really want to be doing is pushing that down as far as you can, and then those little holes there in that fin, you need to mark those and drill through, because there's two little bolts that go through there that hold the bottom. So I'm going to mark those now, drill through, and then we're all done. Right, and we've got all that fixed up now. There is some adjustment actually in the tops if you do have vents that are warped slightly, which does happen. We've put little slots in there so you can move it side to side a little. If you need to take a little bit more off there, you could. It's fine, don't worry, because all that's hidden. But yeah, that's pretty much the fit right there. Okay, so to put them back, because you've now got the extra meat on the top of there, slightly higher, you take out those rubber grommets that are in the top, like so. And then in the kit there comes some smaller rubber washers that are thinner, and you replace them with those. And with that done, you offer it back up like so, so it's in position, and then you do need to shove it up a little bit to get those holes to line up, but there's plenty of room there. And then get your screwdriver, and then you just need to screw it back in. We always find that the front one is easier to get first than the back, but if you have got a twisted vent and what have you find it a bit tricky, you can just put a little pilot hole there so it's more of a angle like that going in, but this one seems to be okay. Ah, I almost forgot. Remember that screw that I said goes in last from earlier on? Well, here it is. You just lift that up and pop it in that hole there. And that is the last job. This is quite a simple job to do, but we do realise not everybody wants to do it themselves, so we can offer a fitting service for this product. We've also got loads of solar stuff that we can talk you through if that's a route you want to go down, and see what works best for your own personal setup. Cheers, thanks for watching, bye.